Okay, now let's take the case of a select statement where we are making use of a where clause. So here what actually happens is that we are interested to make selected choice of the columns with respect to certain condition of that is specified by the where clause. So for example, we have the syntax select column, selected column followed by commas, then followed with the from keyword, then the table name, then followed by the where keyword, then followed by the condition. So here exactly what it means is that now we can come back to an example. So here select ID, name, salary are the three fields, and we are interested to select it from the table called customer. So that's why we are putting it as from customers. And after that what we are doing is that we are calling a where clause, and with the salary condition we are making a boolean condition so as to get all the fields of ID, name and salary where the salary happens to be greater than 2000. So this ID, name and salary of all the customers whose salary is greater than 2000 will be coming up in the display. So this is the intention of this particular query. So let us just debug this particular. So here we can see is that so it is almost like this 1500 and 2000. The rest all happens to be above 2000. So all the rest other fields will be taking it display. So for here it will be except the first, second and third, all of the fields will be available in the table, and once you debug the particular query. So let us take this particular query and we debug it in the query designer window. So now comes the query designer window. So yeah, now it's available. Now we can see that the customer table is there. Now we have to call up with for the particular database. The database name is actually sample1. So we have to use sample1. Then followed by go statement. Use sample1 for the go statement. Now we are exactly calling up the select query. So the customer is actually a table that's available in sample1. You can easily see the customer is available in sample1. And now we have to extract ID, name and salary for all the customers whose salary is greater than 2000. So we can have a visualize of the fields also. So here we can see certain fields as we discussed previously, the same thing over here. So now we have to just debug the query and see what happens. So we have to execute the query button. Okay, now there is a certain okay, let's do this. Now we can see exactly all the fields where the salary is greater than 2000 is available in the table, and the previous table was this one. So we can get the previous display also. Only thing is that we have to debug another query designer window and execute select staffing table where the condition is not missing. So we can get this particular display there. So you can compare the two. Now we can come back to another example where we are interested to make a comparison with the name. So with the name, for this particular name, we can get the display. And rest other fields will not be coming up in the table. Now we can do the same thing. We can go to the query designer window and execute the same. Then another subsidiary query. So now we can see where the hard disk is available. Here probably there is a hard disk available at the 5th row. So only the 5th row will be display. As you can see. This is how the query is working for a second case. Now we can have another one where we are exactly interested to take the case of columns based on only one condition. So here the condition can follow after the clause after putting the AND clause again and again. So here the AND takes the logical operation that is similar to the AND logic of a digital circuit. That also here it is here probably the logic will remain the same over here. So here one thing is that here we can specifically mention two conditions followed by AND clauses, and based on that these fields will be selected from the table. That is the column 1, column 2 and column 3 from the respective table. So here what we can do is that we have taken a small example where actually salary is 2000 and age is less than 25. If the age is less than 25 and salary is above 2000, we have to get a display of all the ID, name and salary from the customer table. So let us see how it executes. So you can copy and paste and put it into the page design video, and you can see how exactly it happens. Now we have to use another query over here. Now we can see the salary is greater than 2000 and age is less than 25. So we can see we can visualize the case where this particular thing happens. So salary is 2000 and age is about 25, I suppose, 25, less than 25. So here less than 25, probably only one field is available. So only 23. Only 23 is the one. So only this Kaushik, 3 Kaushik, 23 Kotak, 2000 will be coming in as a display if you execute that particular query. So we can see, we can just visualize and see after executing the query. As it comes, seems to be empty. That means this for the less than 25, this salary is not as per the condition mentioned. It is probably it is more than 2000. We have to check to verify with that. So where the salary, where the age is less than 25, 25 and the salary is less than, yeah. See, it is now it's all less than 2000. So 25, for this 25 also it is less than 2000 and this 25 also less than 2000. That's why the display came as empty. Now we can make it as less than 2000. There are probably only 2 fields we can analyze and see. So less than 2000 is only or less than or equal to, we can put it in this case. So that will be better option. So only 2 fields will be available. Yeah. Now here only 2000 Kaushik. Age is 25 and salary is less than 2000. So only Kaushik as having the particular salary. Where the age is 25. So there was another 2000, but the age was 32. That is why the display didn't come. And the name was not also Kaushik, it was Ramesh. That is why only one field came up as a display. So this is how this particular query is working. Now we can take another case where actually we can take a case where we can put the age condition to be above 30. Above 30 and salary to be greater than 25. So let us visualize and see how many such options is available that we can extract from the table. So you can put in copy and paste the same code. So age should be less than 30 and salary should be above 2000. Less than 30 and above 2000. Less than 30 is 25 is there, 27 is there. Again another 25. So many things are there below 30. But only thing is that we have to scratch up with the 2000. Salary is greater than 2000. So the salary greater than 2000, only this 6500 is available. And age is less than 30, so it's exactly matching. So salary is 2000, less than 2000, no more. So only one field display will be coming up. So only the Kaushik's display is supposed to come up. So here execute and see what happens. We have to check up for the last one. No. So see, there is one more value. The salary is greater than 2000 and it is 6500 and 8500. So only for these 2 cases the age was actually less than 30. So for age less than 30 we have only 6500 and 800 as we can see from the original table. The 6500 and 8500 then only the ages are less than 30. That is why the display cannot accurately take only these 2 rows. Now this is how this particular query works, and we can make an adjustment with even the making this is less than or this is greater than, and anyway any such combinations can be made, and we can make it less than or equal to, greater than equal to, less than or equal to. This equal to sign can take in either cases for salary and age also with respect to that Boolean condition. So in this way, so these are the ways in which we can format the where clause with respect to the Boolean conditions.